Sitting Down a Snowy Laneway podcast. Today's episode is about the Clifton Bunny Man. Merry Easter. In the spirit of the season, this Sunday's episode is about the Clifton Bunny Man, a ghastly legend that will chill you to the bone. This is scary stuff and all too real. It begins 100 years ago when a busload of criminally insane convicts were being transported through Clifton, Virginia during a particularly vast storm. They never made it to the lunatic asylum. The bus flipped in a horrible accident on an isolated road along the tree-lined outskirts of a densely wooded area. While many prisoners died in the crash, a few escaped into the leafy forest. Eventually, the police apprehended the escapees. Well, all but one, Doug Grifton, but we'll come to him in a sec. After a while, residents who walked the overgrown trails around Pope's Head Creek would stumble upon the gruesome remains of half-eaten bunny rabbits, freshly skinned. These adorable discoveries in Clifton didn't end there. Months later, a local drunk was found hanging under an overpass bridge on Colchester Road. The bridge, known then as Fairfax Station Bridge, but now known forever as Bunnyman Bridge because of the way they found that man, completely skinned in the same ramshackled way as the bunnies, but with his organs eaten away. We can only hope that the abuse of alcohol through the drunk's blood led to a slightly less agonizing death. The coppers believed the hideous murderer to be the escaped prisoner/lunatic Doug Grifton, better known by Clifton locals as the Bunny Man. For sightings of an axe-wielding figure dressed up in a rabbit costume were seen soon after, and Doug Grifton was never found. But the chilling reason he was incarcerated in the first place was because he butchered his wife and children on Easter Sunday. A dark encounter with Bunnyman occurred in 1970 to US Air Force Academy cadet Bobby Bennett and his then fiancée. They sat in their parked car one moonlit night when, all of a sudden, they noticed something moving outside the back window. Only moments later, the fiancée's passenger window smashed, and standing there was a figure dressed up in a white rabbit costume. He even yelled at the young couple, "You're on private property, and I have your tag number." Be better if he had said, "What's up, Doc?" or something. As the car sped away, Bobby noticed a hatchet on the car floor. While Bobby reported to seeing the Bunny Man, his fiancée oddly recounted a Ku Klux Klanman as the culprit. Makes you wonder if this monster only assumes a form that will most likely scare his victim. Or maybe his rant about being on private property is the old Scooby-Doo ploy, where a reclusive property owner, in order to scare off trespassers and nosy teens, learns of a local legend, studies it, and then manifests it to terrify. What do you guys think? To this day, sightings of the terrifying Bunny Man continue around Bunnyman Bridge in Clifton, Virginia. And I'm sure Jefferson Airplane's infamous song carries on the eerie breeze. Merry Easter, as they say. Do they say?